So how was it today?
It was fun playing football. That's what I enjoy doing. I've been doing this since I was like 4 years old, so it's a great time.
You got a little animated after your sack. Can you walk us kind of through how that play went?
Well, I was talking to coach before going out there on the drive. I was just letting him know like I was coming. Like it was gonna be this one. And so, I told him I was gonna point to him, but I got kind of carried away, a little too excited, so I lost myself. But it was a good time, just being out there with the guys and doing what we talk about, which is dominating the game in the moment, and being able to do that was a surreal feeling. And then just being able to come on the sideline and celebrate with the guys was fun. I enjoyed it. Everyone was hyping me up, and it was a good time.
What's this season been like, just in terms of like waiting for your turn?
I've just been staying patient, focused on what I need to do, develop, become a great player. Coach has been preaching just, stay humble, stay down, stay ready. I've been doing it. I've been working hard in there every night, watching film extra after we get done watching film with the guys. So I just put in the extra time, staying ready. So, when I get out there, I know the play, my job, and I can execute at a high level.
Is it hard to stay patient when you're used to playing?
Yeah, at first I could say that, like I'd say earlier in the fall camp, spring, it was a new feeling. But, I prayed about it. I talked with coaches, and I talked to some of the guys on how they felt I should handle it. And so getting some advice from older guys who've been in the same position as me, it kind of made everything a little bit easier. And just, they was telling me, don't take it as you're waiting. You're not waiting. You're getting ready. You're preparing for a battle. Whenever the battle comes, just be ready for it. And that's all I've been doing.
What player have you leaned on the most as far as like the elder guys in the locker room, and what has that relationship been like?
Our whole D line is pretty close. All the guys I talk to a lot. DT, Grayson, Dom, those guys, they play at a high level. So I'm always, willing to listen to what they got to say. I spend extra time just picking their brain about certain stuff. Even during practice, they might come out off the field from doing a rep, and I'm right there trying to get the coaching they just got from the coach, and anything advice I can get from the guys, I'm willing to get and learn as much as I can learn.
Obviously, it's Maine, and these next 3 games are significantly more difficult. But how big of a confidence builder can this be for this team as a whole after everything that y'all have been through?
I guess we take it as it comes, one game at a time. We take it on to the next. I mean, I guess we'll watch film Sunday, Monday, learn from our mistakes, keep going, and on to Missouri.
What did you said you thought that sack was coming today. Did you see something on the previous, reps and things like that in this game, or what made you feel like that sack was going to come today?
Well, watching film, because I've been there a lot, man. So I'm looking for different ways. There was 3 things I noticed. When they were sorting, like the protection was odd sort. A lot of teams do it. They normally pick up the B gap presence if the end drops out. I noticed they weren't doing it, and I was able to win through the B gap a couple times. But that's not when I got my sack. My sack was against the center, and that's something I watched film on. I noticed that it was something that we could attack on film, and it's something that we did a lot. A lot of the stunts and protections was aimed at them, so it was something that we could take advantage of, and that's when I got my opportunity to shine.
What's it been like playing with the club?
When it first happened, I was kind of shocked. I was a little down on myself, lifting weights. I can't lift with the arm, so it was like, man, what can I do to not get behind? Because I need as much, experience and training I can get from any opportunity. So I thought it was going to be a setback. That was how I looked at it when it first happened. But after talking to some of the coaches, it was more like, what can it teach me? What can I gain from this opportunity, this moment of adversity? And that's all I've been looking at as I prayed on it. And it's just been something that, has been in the back of my mind, but I don't really allow it to hinder my play at all.
What do you feel like is the biggest benefit that has come from that, and
have to take notes now. I'm playing. I'd say just like the grit. You know, it takes grit to play this game. A lot of people get hurt. A lot of people get banged up playing this sport. And what can you do to separate yourself? You know, everyone's going to have some type of pain and a moment that they might feel like, oh, what can I do? I can't play no more. I feel like, you know, I want to play. I want to do as much as I can do to help out this team. And what can I sacrifice? But if it might be a little arm, I'm willing to sacrifice it. So that's what it is right now. That's how I look at it.
Despite, you know, waiting your turn or preparing yourself to wait your turn or be out there, has this year been fun for you?
Definitely. I really ain't. Most people was wondering if I was on a red shirt or anything. I played in every game this season, so I really never looked at it as an opportunity to red shirt. The coach said the same thing to me, so it was like just coming on moment by moment, game by game, practice by practice. It's been a blessing to be out there and experience it all. This is my first year of college football, and it's been amazing opportunities, amazing moments that I won't ever forget. You know, there's been highs and lows, and I take the lessons learned from every opportunity, whether it's good or bad.
What's it been like seeing Jaden perform the way that he has?
What'd you say?
What's it been like to see Jaden perform the way he has?
That's my brother, man. So it's like seeing him succeed is just like, you know, watching a son go out there and shoot a hoop and he score. So, you know, I might not be in there in that moment with him, but still being able to say, like, Jay, come on, fight harder, push, go out there, do this, do that, you know. It's just a blessing because, you know, I came here to play with my brother, and so being out there with him and being able to watch him, you know, just have success is a blessing. That's all I look at it as.
I appreciate it, man.
Appreciate it.